Hi there. Today I'd like to talk to you about connected persons for tax purposes. Um, for tax purposes, you're regarded as connected with anybody who's your relative. Now, a relative is defined as being your brother, sister, ancestor, or lineal descendant. You're also regarded as connected with your relative's spouse. And this definition is extended for capital gains tax purposes. And for CGT purposes, a relative also includes an uncle, aunt, niece, or nephew. You're also regarded as connected with your spouse, and that term includes civil partner, and you're also regarded as connected with your spouse's relatives and the spouse of your spouse's relative. And for CGT purposes, that includes your spouse's uncle, aunt, niece, or nephew. So what's the point of all this? Well, the point of it all is to catch transactions between connected persons and ensure that tax is properly charged. So, for example, if I sell a property worth 100,000 to my brother for 20,000 and I bought the property for 60,000, in that case I'm selling a property to a connected person, my brother, and I pay CGT based on the market value less the acquisition cost of 60,000. Now, you can also be connected with a company that you control. So if I control a company, and that's defined as if I control the company's affairs, or if I can obtain more than half of the company's shares, or voting power, or income or assets, then I effectively control the company. And a company is regarded as connected with any person who directly or through connected persons controls the company. So persons acting in concert with each other can be regarded as controlling the company, and those persons are connected with each other. So in this example here, we have Mr. A, controls A Limited, but you could have a situation where it's Mr. B and Mr. A together, and they would both be regarded as connected. So here we have an example where I sell a property worth 100,000 to my company for 20,000. I bought the property for 60,000. And because I'm connected with the company, I pay CGT again on the market value less the acquisition cost. Now, two companies can also be regarded as connected. In this example here, B Limited and C Limited are connected because they're both controlled by A Limited, and A is controlled by Mr. A. So if a third company or group of persons directly or indirectly controls the two companies, then those two companies are treated as connected. Now lastly, in relation to trusts, a trust essentially is where the ownership of property is divided between the trustee and the beneficiaries. The trustee manages the property on behalf of the beneficiaries. Typically, an example would be where somebody manages property for a beneficiary, for example, who's aged under 18 or who's incapacitated. And in these situations, the trustee is regarded as connected with the settlor, who's the person who put the property into the trust, and any person connected with the settlor. And lastly there you can see a closed company. Trustees connected with a closed company whose participators, these are essentially the shareholders, include the trustees of or a beneficiary under the settlement. So I hope that you found that useful, and I'll see you in the next video.